Good morning, USA, and thanks for tuning in this morning. Today we discuss the hoax that has swept across the globe and infected the minds of regular people like you and me, climate change. Today we welcome Stephen Price, a so-called researcher on climate change, to discuss the effects of it. Steve?
Well, hi, yeah, thanks for having me. Basically, just the climate change crisis has become a all-time high, and we need to be paying attention to this and putting all of our resources towards it.
Alright, Steve, I hear what you're saying, but is it not our job as Americans to question the science that has been presented to us?
Oh, absolutely. I am all for questioning evidence. However, this is an overwhelming amount to the point where we need to start to take action immediately. And whether that means changing our energy usage or just start working on reducing our carbon
Steve,
footprint.
I understand what you're saying.
Anything we can do to spread awareness and spread information about how we can fix this crisis, mostly for our kids, because if we don't do anything about it, then they're really gonna suffer for it.
Alright, Steve, let me ask you this. By your claims, the emissions that our cars make are helping to increase the temperature of the planet. Now, if you're suggesting something like windmills to replace this, then what happens when I want to watch TV and it's not windy outside?
Well, Brett, I mean, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, the way that windmills work, you don't need constant wind in order to create the power you would use. I'm not suggesting windmills would be used on a large scale to fuel the country, but basically my claim is just that the emissions that are produced by our cars are harmful to the environment, so we need to do whatever we can to remedy that.
Alright, Steve, I'm just saying that you keep saying that these facts that you're providing are unquestionable, but it is our job to question these things, and so...
Yeah, it's our job to question it. However, Mr. Walters, I think that you're overlooking the insurmountable amount of evidence that researchers and professionals have done on this topic, to the point where...
Alright, Steve, unfortunately we are out of time. Thank you for being on our show today. Oh, alright, and he just left. Well, there you have it, folks.
What do you want?
Please, do you have any water?
Water? Are you kidding?
No, please. It's so hot outside.
All right.
You can just give me tag.
Are you serious? You'd die.
What?
Yeah, man. Unless you're living in 2050, that tap water's no bueno.
2050. What year is it?
2120. Dude, you're starting to freak me out a little bit. Hey.
Good evening, America, and thank you for tuning in this afternoon. It is a beautiful day outside on March 28th, 2120. And before we get into the news,
this
I
can't
just
be
want to
true.
discuss something really quickly. To all the people that are still complaining about climate change, please just shut up, all right? Can we give it a break? I mean, seriously, we lose a little snow in the mountains, it gets a little hotter down here at sea level, and people start losing their shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but for real, you guys, come on. Just because you turn on your car doesn't mean that the world's gonna explode. What, you want windmills powering all your everyday activities? Yeah, okay. My father, his father before him, and his father before him have all sat up here telling you the same thing. That climate change is not caused by people. And look, here we are. I'm still reporting to you, you're still watching on your televisions. Now, all it takes is for a few climate change enthusiasts to come out waving their research papers, waving their falsified evidence to say, look at this, turning on your car will cause catastrophe across the entire planet. It's absolutely bogus.
What the hell was that about?
Hey, you! Oh, good. You're awake. You're lucky I knew where you went. You took a nasty fall.
Fall?
Yeah, on the mountain.
And hopefully we'll come out of this soon. This is definitely the most extreme snowstorm so far in 2020. With all this weather fluctuation, it brings us to our next issue, climate change. Researchers and professionals
There they go with that global warming stuff
to
again.
unite in the fight against global warming. But with the rising voice of skeptics and climate change deniers finding a platform across a multitude of medias, this becomes near impossible. This lack of initiative makes us all wonder, is the media helping or hindering the prosperity of our environment? With that, we'll take a break. I'm Deborah Knight, KSM News.
Oh, you still worried about climate change? Still worried about it? Alright, here, we'll play a clip. Alright, these are live images taken all around the world of showing how cold certain places of the world still are. Here, take a look. All right. Well, there you have it. Ice is still on the planet. I think we're fine, everybody. All right, if you have concerns, feel free to call us.